right, Coach, 2 weeks into practice, you guys had your first full-speed scrimmage on Saturday. Kind of your assessment of where the team is and kind of where you thought they might be.
Well, I was happy that the offense protected the football. We only had one turnover. That's still one too many, but at least we were protecting the football, and that's something that is extremely important. We didn't have a ton of penalties. That was the first day we've had officials, and they were actually complimentary after about the fact that our kids know how to line up, and we seem to know what we're doing a little bit. I think that is, a tribute to, we've got several older kids, but attention to detail by the coaches also. And then defensively, I was disappointed that we gave up some deep passes, but offensively, I was happy that we were able to throw and catch and hit those passes. So as a head coach, you're always looking at the whole process. I'm happy about where we are, but we have a long way to go, and by August 31st, we need to make the improvements in those areas.
Now, to use kind of a golf term here, this is what I would call like not moving day, but maybe moving week. Guys, chance to move up and down the depth chart of the. I know you guys have emphasized that, but has it kind of sunk in maybe to some of the young guys or even veteran guys that might be getting passed by?
Well, I think it is. Guys are fighting to stay on the field, and as far as if they've got something that could possibly get them to where they might miss a practice or something like that, we're making good decisions as far as who needs to sit out because they're injured, but we got a lot of guys that are got some bumps and bruises and things like that they're pushing through, which is important because they know how important this is to get ready, and it's hard to get ready if you don't get reps. So this is just a football team that only thing I ask them to do is come out and compete every day. And they come down, if they come out and do that, we'll let the chips fall where they may as far as the depth chart is concerned. And, when their time comes, they need to be ready to answer the bell.
Now, this is the last week of practice where you don't have other things, school, meetings, that type of stuff that kind of changes around your schedule. How important is it this week that the guys kind of get stuff in? Because I'm guessing you're still probably not another week before you really put in the game plan for Indiana State.
Yeah, we haven't started working on Indiana State yet, and won't until probably, like you say, after this week. We've got another good day on Saturday that we're hoping to really answer some questions. But for the most part, we're just trying to get better. And if we'll continue to get better with everybody, and some guys' reps will go up, some will come down, but we also just got to make sure that we're doing the right things each day, practice-wise, to get this team into a well-rounded football team.
All right, Nick, about 2 weeks into camp now. You guys had your first scrimmage the other day. I guess being the senior leader on this defense, kind of what's the feeling for the team going into this third week of practice?
Oh, we're feeling fantastic. Right now we're just sharpening up a few things, polishing up little things that just make us from being good to great. But I believe that these 2 weeks we have made tremendous jumps towards being a great defense.
Now, you're the third year in the system, but 3 different defensive coordinators, and as a senior, a little bit different scheme and system this year. How have you guys adjusted to that?
Well, before I learned the scheme, I actually learned the game of football. So the defensive run this year isn't as complicated. Very, very basic, very simple to pick up, and it's just mostly just do your job, and nobody could get anything on us.
Now up front, you guys got some veteran guys returning, and you also have now some guys with a year under their belt in the secondary as a guy that's kind of calling the plays in the middle of the defense. Does that help you out a little bit when you're thinking you got some guys to lean on there?
Definitely, but like I've always grown up, I like things to be in my hands. I like the pressure to be on my back. So as me being a middle guy, a lot of pressure's on me. I really don't depend on anybody. If anybody does anything wrong on the defense, I believe it's my problem because of communication or missed assignments, because I should have talked to them or communicated with them a better way.